back to our channel. It's Sarah Barn Stories. Today we are doing part 2 of my story.
Yes, part 2. So for those of you who have seen
part 1,
born with a unilateral cleft lip and palate.
Yes,
and so in the first video we talked about what happened like when she was born and her first trip to
feeding stuff,
and how she learned to eat.
Yep.
With a pigeon nipple system, and then also her first surgery when they did a lip adhesion.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're going to talk about
more
Aubrie. Was how old for your second?
9 months.
She was 9 months old to have her second one.
Yes.
This second surgery was called a definitive lip surgery. And we also had the same surgeon, Dr. Alex Kane.
Mm-hmm.
And he was fabulous. We loved him. And this surgery, her second surgery, like her first one, was about a 3-hour surgery. And of course, when they brought her back to us, she had some fun little things on her arms again.
Not animals this time.
No, she had these fun braces.
Yep.
She looked awesome.
I had no idea.
Dr. Kane, he was so super excited about this surgery because he was able to bring everything together. And in the meantime of fixing her lip and bringing it all together, he went and did a nose revision as well. And her nose looked perfectly cute. It was just
cute
round
as a button.
Yes, cute as a button. It was round like most normal babies have. So we got this glimpse of what she would have looked like if she wouldn't have been born with her cleft lip and palate. And she looked amazing. Of course, being a 9-month-old, liked putting lots of things in her mouth.
Yes.
Fingers, toes, hands, you name it. Toys even.
Like and Legos. So, you didn't have Legos.
You didn't have Legos. We didn't even own them at that time. No. But one of her favorite things was this tiny little Elmo. And
he's like this big.
She held on that thing. I mean, he was just the right size for her hands, and she adored him and also liked to chew on him. Well,
sure did.
That was a no-go for her. So that was kind of one of her most frustrating things.
Cried.
Is she could hold him really tight, but with her little arm braces on, that's all she could do. She was only in the hospital for a day, overnight, and we went home again, and she was doing awesome. Unfortunately, and this is one of the things we've learned with Aubrie, is
something's
they
gonna happen.
Tell us one thing, and they also say
I do the other thing.
They'll say something like, "Well, this could also happen," and with Aubrie, it's usually this will also this could happen is Aubrie.
Yeah.
And when we left, Dr. Kane was so excited with the way she was looking, and it was great. And it changed. One of her stitches that
kaboom
popped that was holding her nose in that cute little round spot, and it caused her nose to start to collapse again. And so Dr. Kane was disappointed. Well, we were disappointed too, because we were like, "Aw, where'd that cute little round nose go?" But there really wasn't anything we could do at that time, because we couldn't have another surgery because she was still too little, and just having all these surgeries was tough on a little one. Mm-hmm. And we just he was like, "Well, let's see how it goes." And that's what we did. We just let it go. And so she continued to grow and move forward. And of course, she was making, talking sounds and everything. And she's the awesome one. No, all my girls are awesome. But because of the palate, it hadn't been fixed yet, she could not make like the D sound. And so she could not say dada like most babies do when they start talking and they're babbling stuff. But she could make an M sound, so she made mama. She would say mama all the time. Mama. Awesome. No one else did, but she did. And so she continued to do well with fine motor skills, like picking up like Cheerios or, all those things. She continued to still have her pigeon nipple feeding system, along with, being introduced to, solid foods. She, like most babies, you know, mashed potatoes are one of the key favorites when they're trying those solid foods. But she, with her little palate that we had from her first surgery, we would just give her a solid food, and then we would pop it out and rinse it off, clean it off, and slide it back in her mouth, and she could eat like nothing was wrong. So just because she's had these little hiccups from the start, she was still growing like you would expect a baby to grow. So cleft lip and palate does not hold you back. You can still...
Don't listen to the people who say it does. It does not. Oh, look at me now. I'm making YouTube videos.
She is, yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
But she is unique, and it's great to have unique people because that's what makes the world a better place, is we're not all the same.
I was going to say go round, but that works too.
But anyway, she still had more, I should say, she still has lots to go with leading up to her surgery that's going to happen hopefully this summer.
Yes.
But before we even get to talking about that surgery, we still have a couple more surgeries to talk about. So
3 and 4.
So with that, we're going to continue with her story in part 3 at another time. So we hope you'll continue to look back and come back often to see what happened in part 3 of her story. That will be mainly talking about her palate surgery. But feel free to email us at
cerealbarstories@gmail.com
with any questions about Aubree's experience. Every experience with a cleft lip and palate baby, or just a cleft lip, or just a cleft palate, is always different. And as we found out with her, she's always different. So we hope that you'll come back and watch us again. See ya.
Bye.